by Terry Cook, and you can get it on YouTube, or you can go on my Facebook page, Country and More with Davo, and you can listen to it there. But I'm going to play this, and the words he's put together are just great. They're funny, and a bit silly, but just exactly what I've been looking for to uplift us. And I've been saying, I put out there a while ago that I want a COVID song to put on the radio and to talk to the artists as well. And I talked to Terry, and after the song I'll play our recording I did with Terry. He's in New South Wales and in lockdown, so he's listening today. So Terry, listening to your own song on the radio would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you for sending it to us, because I'm sure that my listeners will like it. So I thought I'd put this on because we need to, in 100 years, this song could be still getting played around. Everyone says, remember back in the old days when we got the pandemic and we're all locked down and all that, and this sums it up. And behind every great song, there's a great story, and this is a story, and this is how Terry sees it with COVID-19. Now, this is the COVID-19 song, Terry Cook. Hope you all enjoy it, because I laughed at it.
I had no dunny paper when the COVID's hit our shores, and apparently your bum explodes when you sniff their ugly spores. So down to Woolies I did race with one thing on my mind, to stack my house with sorbent as much as I could find. I parked in disabled as I slowly lost my soul, pushed over a bloke on crutches, poor bugger hit a pole. Stole a trolley from a blind man, no time to pat his dog. Caught my breath and thought about the paper made for Bob. COVID sent me crazy and COVID sent me mad. Locked away alone each day, I'm feeling rather sad. Dunny papers in my dreams, it's all I think about. Wonder how I'll survive when finally I'm out. My holy grail I knew for sure was hidden in aisle 9. Ran as fast as I could go, I was running out of time. I passed all 3 with the Tim Tams and 5 with the smelly shampoo. Knocked out a mother in aisle 6 as to my prize I flew. I was near my paradise, I was here to take the silk. They even made a detour as wifey wanted milk. As I landed in aisle 9, the shelves were freaking bare, so I had to buy a substitute while I was shopping there. COVID sent me crazy and COVID sent me mad. Locked away alone each day, I'm feeling rather sad. Dunny papers in my dreams, it's all I think about. Wonder how I'll survive when finally I'm out. I had no paper towels, I had no Kleenex tissues, and I felt a rumble in my guts, I was about to have some issues. I found no baking paper, found no serviettes, but 12 was full of tampons, no need for me to fret. So I filled my trolley to the top, the tampons overflowing. By now my movement started, my cheeks were fairly glowing. The pain was even worse now, they had no public loos. I heard the young girl yell out, price check on number 2. COVID sent me crazy and COVID sent me mad. Locked away alone each day, I'm feeling rather sad. Dunny papers in my dreams, it's all I think about. Wonder how I'll survive when finally I'm out. When safely home I sped inside and sat upon the throne, evacuated as I should as my tummy gave a groan. I lost last night's curry and the entree that I had. My pup and wifey bolted, the smell was pretty bad. So I reached for my tampons and unwrapped 25, Taped them up with sticky tape just like a multiply. But they didn't work the way they should, which left me rather peeved. I'm back to wiping my whole arse with grass and dried up leaves. COVID sent me crazy and COVID sent me mad. Locked away alone each day, I'm feeling rather sad. Dunny papers in my dreams, it's all I think about. Wonder how I'll survive when finally I'm out. COVID sent me crazy and COVID sent me mad. Locked away alone each day, I'm feeling rather sad. Dunny papers in my dreams, it's all I think about. Wonder how I'll survive when finally I'm out.
Terry Cook, and I got to speak to Terry, and we had a good little chat, a bit of laugh about COVID as well. And he's a bit of a songwriter, and he writes about funny things. And it's only a hobby. He's not a writer. He's not a singer. He just does it for a hobby, and he loves doing it. But you can get that clip on Country and More with Davo. You can get that clip off my Facebook page, and this is what me and Terry were talking about on this recording. It was good because he was all the way in New South Wales, and it was good to hear from him and how they're going in New South Wales.
Hi, Terry. Hello. Hi, I'm talking to Terry Cook at the moment. As everyone knows, that I was looking for a person to write a song about COVID, and I've got Terry Cook all the way from New South Wales. How you going, Terry?
Good, mate. How you going, Davo?
Yeah, good, buddy. Thank you so much for that song. That is it's a real cruise. It's just what I was looking for too.
Oh, that's great, mate. It was a pleasure. I'm glad you got in contact with me. It was good fun writing it. I had a girl that I worked with. I'm retired now, but I used to write funny things for her at Christmas time. And
right.
I'd muck around with Christmas carols, and she got in contact with me. She said, "Oh, this COVID stuff." She said, "Can you write me a song about COVID?" So that's what I did. At the moment, at the time of writing, it was just tough to get. It was just tough to get toilet paper. So I wrote about the shortage of toilet paper.
Oh, well, I think you put it all in the song how everyone's feeling. And whereabouts in New South Wales are you?
I'm in a place called Morisset.
All right.
It's just around the central coast of New South Wales, just north of that.
And you're still in lockdown then?
We're still in lockdown, mate.
Well, I've got some good news. They've just opened up regional in Victoria. So we're out of lockdown and we're ready to play some good country music.
Oh, mate, that's fantastic. It's really good to hear you guys, especially regional. So I'm from Cobar originally, and you just feel, you feel for everybody, but I kind of feel so much for the regional people in Victoria and New South Wales and Queensland. New South Wales and Vic at the moment, but you just feel for people so much, and it's just glad to hear that because the regional areas depend on social contact to go down and have that coffee and go down and have a couple of beers and talk to each other. I don't think regional folks are meant to lockdown.
No, and it has been hard all over Australia, with especially businesses and the way people are battling mental illness.
Oh, definitely so. And just that social contact can help with mental health issues, and it's an important. It's such a simple thing, but it's such an important thing for mental health issues to have that contact, to be able to face to face and see your friends or see your family, or just go and talk to the local grocer, or go down the shop and have a coffee or whatever, have a beer. And you're exactly right. It's we weren't meant to be locked down like this, so it's really happy for you guys down there.
Yeah, and having that song, it was just I think it brightened everyone up. I'll be playing it again tonight as well on Country More with David on 3MFM. But I'm so glad that you sent it to us, and I hope you keep safe, and if you've got any more funny songs, send them to me, mate, because I'd love to hear them.
Yeah, that's what my hobby is while I'm retired. I'm just kind of writing. I'm writing songs about my life, and if someone asks me to write a song, I'll do it too, like that one. But I'm not a professional or an amateur. I'm only a hobby singer songwriter. But that's what I do now. I'm retired, and I'm loving it, mate. And I'm glad you like it. And I'm glad your listeners like it as well, mate.
Oh no, really, really appreciate it. Is there, if anyone wants to contact you, is there a contact page or something that you want people to, if they want a song written or something like that?
Oh, I haven't really got with the songs. I really only write them for friends and family, but I haven't thought of anything like that.
Well,
I could always set something up and let you know.
Well, let me know. But if any of my listeners want something, that's sung about and that, I can definitely ask you about it anyway. So I've got your contact numbers on. I know my poor beloved dog passed away not long ago, and someone said, "Oh, there's a song called Bo at the back of the Ute," and hold to know, my dog was named Bo.
Wow, that's good.
It was just unbelievable. So, and what I say to my listeners, behind every good country song, there's a good country story as well. So, so I'm really, really glad, and I just wanted to uplift things. I'm still looking for more COVID songs, but that was a good one, and I definitely loved it. And I'll be playing it a bit on the radio, and I hope you're listening tonight when I'm on.
I'll listen for sure, mate. And just quickly about the dog one. People out there that write stories and poetry, you know what I'm talking about. Is last year I just kept thinking of this old dog walking along this country lane. He'd been beaten and abused, and he looked to his left, and there's an old farmer. So he stopped at his rusty gate. So I wrote the song about, it's called The Rusty Gate, about him and the farmer connecting, late in life and becoming friends and looking after each other. So you might connect with that with your dog. It's called The Rusty Gate. So I talk to Phil, I'm an animal lover, and I know what you went through when you lost your pup, mate.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. They become not just a dog, but your best mate sort of thing, don't they?
Oh, exactly, and it's horrible when you lose them. It's just horrible.
Yeah.
So, I know what you went through, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks,
Right,
Terry, for talking to us, and hope to speak to you again. But what a great song, and good luck, and keep safe there, buddy.
And all the best to all of you, all you lovely Victorian people down there as well. Good on you, mate.
Thanks, mate. Talk to you soon, Terry. Thank you.
Mate.
Bye.
That was Terry Cook about his COVID song, and what a great guy, and a great songwriter too. And I had a lot of enjoyment interviewing him. Now I will let you know when I do these interviews with whether it's with Becky Cole, Adam Harvey, or Ed McClimates, or anyone that I do, I don't have cue cards. It just comes out of my head, and so sometimes you just sort of got to try and work it out on what you're going to say. I mean, I can hardly read anyway because I can't see because I never wear glasses. But anyway, and it's all on the spur of the moment, and that was great because Terry was great to talk to too. I didn't have to get information out; he gave it all to me, and it was great when you've got an interview like that. But thanks, Terry, if you're listening. Thank you for the song, and thank you for your time and explaining on how the song came about. But what a great song! And also, if you know anyone else that has got a COVID song or a funny song, that sort of thing, that want a bit of airplay, feel free to contact me.